That is the most fun ever, that thing.
Two people can have playing one guitar.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi everyone, my name's James Ivey.
Hi, Paul Drew.
From the Studio Rats.
Yes. What the hell are you doing here?
Sometimes when coming to work is kind of like, not today.
Yeah, not today. This thing is awesome. This just turned up.
It rocked up about, 10-15 minutes into me arriving. This is the released at NAMM 2025, new-ish, Digitech Hammy. Digitech HammerOn, part of the Whammy family. Try saying that after a few.
Also known as the Hammy. It's the Digitech HammerOn.
Yeah.
What is it, James? Try and explain this. Okay, I'll do it.
Right, this is effectively 7 pitch shifting effects in one pedal.
So Digitech Whammy, the Digitech Whammy pedal was known for its fantastic tracking.
Yeah.
Awesome pedal, used by loads of famous musicians.
Steve Vai being one of them.
Tom Morello.
Tom Morello.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Uses it, and they used it in really creative ways. So Digitech have just come out with this, which is, as opposed to having the actual pedal, the rocker,
yeah,
where you can change the pitch sort of seamlessly, they've created a different take on it, which is this.
So imagine that, literally, the HammerOn, imagine being able to change the pitch via holding the button, or either of the buttons, which is quite cool. First and foremost, I think the thing that's most impressive about this is the sound quality. That opening demo, years ago, going through pitch shifting like that, you'd have heard the aliasing noise and all that kind of background crunch and nastiness that you just go, ugh. This sounds really, really clean.
It does sound really
but
nice.
It's got a lot of very, very cool tricks up its audio sleeves.
Aye, it has.
It has 3 main modes. They are HammerOn, Impossible, and Sequence.
Right.
Sequence then has 2-note, 3-note, and 5-note sequences. But you can also use Sequence in what they call capo mode. So, for example, guitarists the world over have been pleading with keyboard players to play Superstition in E, not in E flat.
So the thing is, every time you go to a function gig, and you can guarantee you're playing Superstition at some point, Superstition's in E flat, and guitar players miss out on this great way of playing it, where you can use open strings, and it just sounds so much better.
So in E, it sounds like this. Now play that in E flat.
I can't use the open strings. I want to use the open strings. So what can we do?
That.
That chord. So we've tuned down. Sounds great.
The tracking's perfect. The pitch shifting algorithm they're using is really, really good. So that's capo mode. So let's be unfair about it. Let's do an octave.
Okay. Awesome.
It's crazy. I love it. Now, you can end up in the weeds of creative silliness, but there's some really cool stuff. I'm going to go back to HammerOn mode.
Okay.
And show you some cool stuff. So let's just do like a basic kind of.
Okay, so basically this is taking it up a fifth, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so let's try something. Okay, my fingers are burning.
It will do 2 octaves up and 2 octaves down, so you've got a 4 octave range on this thing. What I think is actually really cool as well, though, is if we go back to fifths and I go into trill mode.
Ooh. It's almost like a little dance bass, like a TB303 sort of tone that you can get out of it, where it's sort of adding that sort of sub to it as well.
Yeah.
Really like that.
Now, if I turn trill off and turn dry on, what that will now do is it will add the harmony to my existing pitched note, played note.
Okay. Clever stuff, isn't it?
There's some cool stuff.
Sounds like Vi. What was that first Vi album? Flexible.
Flexible, yeah. Not my favourite Vi album, if I'm totally honest, but hey.
Or mine.
Moving on. Impossible mode allows us to do, again, a single pitch change with the pitch 1 button. But we can now flip-flop between 2 different pitches.
Yeah.
Pitches and patches, it's getting confusing. On the pitch 2 button. So I can now go between...
It's just a creator's dream, isn't it?
Now, where things get silly, creative, super silly is when you end up in sequence mode with trill on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go into this one, and I'm now going to... What you can't see is our feet feverishly trying to hold this together.
Trying to find the tempo. But you can also change the tempo, can't you?
You can.
So do you want to show that as well? Just on that.
Just try that one.
Is it chip tones or something like that? That's awesome. Isn't that clever?
It's a really, really cool pedal. I don't think it's a pedal that's going to appear on every single track.
Now, I understand from a live point of view that is incredibly handy, but also from a studio point of view, where you're trying to be creative and trying to come up with some stuff, that's genius.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's not a pedal that either of us would normally gravitate towards.
No.
I mean, quite the opposite, in fact. But 7 pedals in one, just the capo mode alone for a live tool is genius. How many times do the singers turn around and say, I can't do it in that key?
Absolutely. But it's not just, I mean, there's loads of different effects pedals that do that drop tune sort of thing, but the quality of that is fantastic. The actual sound of that it's reproducing, and it's analog drive-through.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so if you do that, it is now completely true bypass.
Sounds fantastic.
And to be fair, we're giving it more to work with because we're giving it a distorted signal. Which means more harmonics. It's more harmonically complex, so it's giving it a harder time, and it sounds great. It sounds really good.
Really, really good. That's really, really clever. So we'll leave all the details for the Digitech HammerOn in the notes below. So if you guys want to go and check it out, I'd highly recommend it. It is, but that's one of the most exciting pedals.
Yeah, I think
it's the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah, from a pedal, it's awesome, and it's a creative rabbit hole, isn't it? You can.
Yeah.
All I'd say is have something running in the background, something recording what you're doing, because you're going to come up with some brilliant ideas on this thing.
Yeah, you will. Anyway, really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul.
I'm James.
And we'll see you next time.